As you know that we are here to welcome the visiting delegation from formally welcome. So we welcomed before as well. So we met since yesterday, some of you and rest of the people in the morning. As many of you know me still, formally let me take this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Russell T. Ahmed, Senior Vice President of BASIS and the convener of Apicta. At the same time, as I think all of you know that we have a concurrent event called Digital World. We have among us, so we have the delegation visiting for Digital World. They are also here with us for this welcome reception. So let me take this honor to mention that we have among us Mr. Junaid Ahmed Polo, tonight's chief guest, Honorable State Minister, ICT Division, Ministry of Post and Telecommunication, Bangladesh. And also we have among us His Excellency D.N. Dwangal, Honorable Minister, Ministry of ICT, Royal Government of Bhutan. We also have among us Mr. Dilipa De Silva, Honorable Chairman of Apicta. Thanks for being with us. May I request all our esteemed guests to give a big hand to all three special guests of tonight. Let me briefly mention or describe what we are planning tonight. It's a simple, informal dinner and welcome to all of you. And another moment of celebration, another moment of meeting each other. In this very place we have, for the kind information of our special guest and also rest of the guests, that we have among us all the judges from all 16 economies of Apicta, 56 judges among us, and also the judges from Bangladesh, 17 judges. Not everybody is here yet, the Bangladeshi judges. We have all the economic coordinators, the team leaders, the economic coordinators from all 16 economies. We have our advisory judges among us, honorable advisory judges for Apicta. They are also among us. And the visiting delegation to Digital World, they are also here. So basically what we are going to do, we'll hear from some of you, and I'm going to randomly pick some of you to come here and share a few words with us. Stan's voice is not good, he needs a microphone.
Thank you very much, Russell. First of all, good evening, Your Excellencies, my fellow ESCO members, judges, and all those who are present here this evening. Very good evening to you. I'm so glad to be here this evening. And the experience that Dhaka has shown on this Apicta 2017 has been a wonderful journey so far. And I was told that the good is yet to come, which I think is going to happen in the next few days. But nonetheless, it is such a pleasant evening, a wonderful evening. And thank you, BASIS, for organizing this. So glad to be here. Good evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Stan. As a matter of fact, Bangladesh is a place where, under the leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, some of us, Dr. Dilipa, Fulvi from Australia, and Stefan from Hong Kong, they were in the inaugural program yesterday in the Digital World. It's a beautiful experience in Bangladesh that public sector and private, we work very closely together. So the very event Apicta 2017 Dhaka, which is happening, this is also, my friends, happening jointly organized by ICT Division, its department called Department ICT, and BASIS. And the whole credit goes to Mr. Polok. Thank you, Polok bhai. Thank you once again for helping us organizing this Apicta. May I now pick Sherry from Singapore?
Hi, Indeed, I'm very glad, especially just now I had an opportunity to once again have a chance, photo opportunity with the Minister Palak. And and I fondly remember the last time we met, in fact was last year, April, here, which I was indeed very impressed with the kind of support, great support that the ministry actually gives to the industry in developing the industry. And I expressed that just now again to him, and it is something that I talk about even when I go back to Singapore with my counterpart in a Singapore Infocom Media Authority. And once again today, I'm also indeed very glad to actually just a few hours ago, I had an opportunity to have a chance to take a look at the new judging system that was being built by BASIS. Indeed, very impressive. I can see that it's going to be something that will work out well for us tomorrow when we start judging. So once again, well done Bangladesh for your, your capability. And once again, you demonstrated to us your software development capability and progress. Well done.
Thanks so very much. Thank you. Who should I pick from the middle? Our good friend Fulvi from Australia. This is your third time in Dhaka, or second time? Third time in Dhaka, all for Apicta reasons, all for Apicta. Share your experience, not about Apicta, about Bangladesh or the people of Bangladesh.
With pleasure. Thank you, Russell. This feels like a home to me. This is the third time, and I've got my partner here with me as well. I said, the one thing you'll notice about coming to Bangladesh is the people. In a developing country, you're the most welcoming of any country that I've been to in Asia. Always smiles on their face, whether it's a policeman, a minister, someone on the street, Russell, organisers, whoever it is. You all carry the same vibe, you carry a sense of professionalism and also friendship and really wanting to make people feel welcome. And I think there are probably a few of us amongst us, even though I wasn't going to mention about Apicta, saying, oh, can they pull this off? From what we've seen so far, what we saw 3 months ago, certainly this is just a side of things to come. They're very well organised. Russell's told me there were about 80 people involved in helping, in assisting this week, so it's a big operation. And then all the assistants, all the volunteers, they all do it with a smile on their face. And I was so much looking forward to coming here, still am, glad that I'm here, and it's a credit to you all as a nation. And history tells you've had your problems, but you've come out the other side with a smile on your face, and that's the most important thing. So thank you very much.
Thanks, Fulvi. Thank you so very much. Can I request Robert? I think Robert is there from Chinese Taipei. Robert, if you share your...
So I didn't expect you are going to pull me out again. Because, one feeling that I have in the past less than 24 hours is full of excitement. So I want to say that Bangladesh team under Russell's leadership is so good in surprising the entire Apicta communities. So making things happen like this. And then I'm quite exciting, all the way from Taipei to here. Because on the way, discussing with our entries this year, and also we bump into several Apicta Exco members or judges, and everybody are discussing about the preparations that Bangladesh team has done. Up to this moment is really, really great. And then, I thought originally we were setting a kind of landmark event last year because we were hosting member economy last year. But I definitely no doubt that again, under Russell's and then Ambassador's leadership, this year gonna be another landmark event with full of a success. And so here, I wish every success to Apicta 2018 at Bangladesh at Dhaka in advance. And thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks so very much, Robert. Everything we do from BASIS is definitely under the guidance and leadership of the youngest minister in the cabinet, Mr. Junaid Ahmed Polo. One last representative from the judges is, on behalf of the Bangladeshi judges, may I request Syed Almaz Kabir. Syed Almaz Kabir on behalf of Bangladeshi judges. He's also one of the directors of BASIS. Then we move to our very special guest. Unless anybody is willing to share a few words, then we'll come back again.
Once again, welcome to all the delegates, all the Apicta Exco members. Welcome to Bangladesh once again, and we are very, very honored to have all of you. And thanks again from BASIS and from the Bangladesh IT industry to bringing Apicta Awards to Bangladesh this time. We hope to be your host once more, maybe in the very near future. And I really, really hope that for the next 3 days, you enjoy your stay. Apart from the judging and the formal events, I'm sure there are other events where you will be going out and see the city and really feel the real culture of Bangladeshi people. So once again, welcome all of you, and thanks for choosing Dhaka as the venue of the Apicta Awards 2017. Thank you.
May I now request in this stage, since our Honorable Chairman Apicta, Dr. Dilipa De Silva. Thanks for being supportive. Thanks for all the guidance. And finally, Apicta is in Dhaka with all your support and cooperation. Not from you only, from the whole of Exco. Apicta has come to Dhaka. In just 2 years' time, we have become the member of Apicta in 2015. Then we took part in Taipei in 2016. And in 2017, we are hosting. I don't think it happened in such shortest time for any economy. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you. Please share yours.
Actually, when I asked Russell what type of speech I should give. So basically, he said formal. This is formal, this thing. So then I prepared a speech. All right. That's why I have a paper in hand. However, I think I will.
Should I put a podium there to make it?
No. If I going to read this, it will be a little bit boring. Will be. So I don't want to make you boring. Whatever said and done. Bangladesh. We were 3 months ago. Not even 3 months ago. It's 20th of September, we were here because normally when a Apicta function is held in a country, there's an inspection team. Actually, the whole expo comes here to inspect whether the readiness of the country or the economy for hosting it. And what we have seen today, yesterday, and what we are going to see tomorrow and day after, and as well as a final day, I know it will be fantastic, right? And a lot of energy from dynamic Russell as the chairperson or the convener, and his team, a very dedicated team, and well as Mr. Polak, who has been the minister, was there when we came 2 years ago. He came to BASIS to meet us rather than we going to his ministry to meet him. So that shows the enthusiasm a minister has towards his in the industry. I think you are a dynamic person, and I think he needs. So I don't want to make this now because it's at all not formal. So I thanks once again Bangladesh hosting 2017 Asia Pacific ICT Alliance awards ceremony, and this has been the 17th year we have been having Apicta this thing, and at present we have 16 members countries, and today it's 15 economies are presented. So I hope that all here will enjoy the hospitality of Bangladesh, and thank you very much once again Bangladesh for hosting this. Thank you.
much. Thank you, Dr. Lilipa. Thank you so very much.
Honorable State Minister, Excellency Minister from Bhutan, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm really honored to be here and be part of this initiative. Some of you are coming here for the first time, but some of you are having return visit here in this country. Those who are returning, I'm sure, can clearly see the developments and growth happening in this country. One area in which we see a lot of movement is ICT, and our ICT State Minister is one of the movers and shakers. His passion, interest, and enthusiasm, and of course, the leadership is taking this sector forward under the leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister, Sheikh Hasina, and very capable visionary ICT advisor, Mr. Shajiv Wajidjoy. And I was telling this, digital world people that you are lucky to belong to a sector which is very close to heart of the Honorable Prime Minister. And that is why I believe that this sector should be the fastest growing, because you are getting so much of commitment, so much of interest from the highest level of the government and from rank and file. And you heard, you have seen in Dhaka City a lot of things are happening, digital world and this Apicta event, a lot of other things are happening. And this is part of the growth and development activities the Dhaka City witnesses on a daily basis. So at this point, I would like to congratulate all of the participants from 16 countries, and also I'd like to thank the judges who will be playing a very important role. And I believe that this initiative will inspire many people, especially youngsters in this country, where we are trying to develop entrepreneurship as well as combining it with innovation. And Apicta, in fact, combines both. So I'm really honored that I have the opportunity to work with this and be part of this initiative. And I look forward to working with you in the future. And I believe next you will have 2 more days here. And I wish you have a good stay and enjoyable stay in Dhaka. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you so very much.
Good evening, everybody. I had been sharing my point of view with the Ministry of ICT here in Bangladesh, as well as the hospitable people here. Bhutan and Bangladesh share so many things. We have so many things in common, and we have so much to learn from each other. This is my 4th time coming to this country, and the only reason that I'm coming back again and again justifies as to what you all had been and what Bhutan thinks of Bangladesh. Digital world started in Bangladesh sometimes in 2014. I was there during the introductory part only. 15, 16, 17, it had been, I think 3 times we have already had, and all these 3 times had been here in Bangladesh. Today, this Asia-Pacific ICT Alliance is a new chapter to me. In fact, I was talking to Dr. De Silva. He was telling me, Bhutan being in the Asia-Pacific region, why can't you be a member? We are not a member of this alliance as of now. I have requested Dr. De Silva to send across the concept paper to me officially, so that we can explore the possibilities of being a member of this alliance as well. With government of Bangladesh, In fact, I had already shared during my talk in this morning also that we have beautiful and successful trade relation. We have good interaction in terms of ICT improvement. We are in fact looking for the opportunities to share some of the access bandwidth that Bangladesh is holding at the moment with Bhutan. We would like to, in fact, we have requested government of Bangladesh already. Very kindly, they have consented to our request, but we are working on the modalities as to how it can be exported to Bhutan. Bhutan has a dearth of bandwidth at the moment. What we have is not sufficient at the moment. We would like to import additional bandwidth from Bangladesh and see what ICT can do for us. Coming back to my friend, Excellency Wlecome, you know, perhaps it was, where was it when we met during your election time? 2015, which country was it? When did we meet first? Korea. There was that ITU plenipotentiary. I met this young man. I call him young man because I'm older than him. This young man was running from pillar to post. I appreciated his agility. I appreciated his enthusiasm and his passion for not only ICT but for his country. He was struggling during that time, and I could see an ICT minister to be like that. In fact, I copied many things from him. Going back to Bhutan, I quoted him. I said, you know, I met a minister who is 32 years old then, and the youngest one in Bangladesh, and I found him to be the most energetic one. Since then, we had been meeting time and again, places and places, different countries, and I had been seeing him as young as he is in today here. It is through his leadership, the guidance given by the Honorable Prime Minister here, Sheikh Hasina ji, and of course, the chief architect of this digital Bangladesh, Mr. Sajib Wajid Joy, who had been instrumental in bringing Bangladesh to what it is today. We have many common things to share. If I go on talking, I'll be talking throughout the evening. I'll just keep it here only. Thank you very much. And I must tell you, I'm here in Bangladesh this time for about 7 days. I came for Digital World, 4 days program. After that, we have this South-South Cooperation Dialogue. I'll be participating in that also, and that goes till 11th of this month only. I'll be going back to Bhutan on 12th only. Therefore, I'm looking forward to take part in this South-South Cooperation Dialogue as well, which is going to be very important, not only for Bhutan, not only for Bangladesh, but many of the countries in the South Asia region. Therefore, I'm looking forward to that event as well, and I'm so glad that you all invited me today for this gala dinner as well. Excellency Wlecome, I must really appreciate you and thank you for inviting me and giving me this floor to share these few words with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, Your Excellency. Since you'll be here for 7 days, let me take this opportunity to humbly invite you. Tomorrow we are hosting Bangladesh Night in the same venue. So I humbly invite you. I also humbly invite you on 10th, the Gala Award ceremony of Apicta. That's the much bigger program. Anyway, we have, ladies and gentlemen, we have among us Mr. Tharing Ali Lutfi, His Excellency Deputy Minister, Ministry of Defense and National Security, Government of Maldives. Please give him a big hand. Thank you so very much for joining us. And if you share a few words with us, Your Excellency.
Good evening, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests. Every time I stand up to say a few words, I get nervous, and tonight is no exception. But having such beautiful people here, I think I should share a couple of my thoughts. In fact, I think since morning I've been doing that. And to be very honest, when I decided to visit Bangladesh, the perception I had was entirely different. But tonight, you can call me a convert, somebody who would carry the cherished memories of this beautiful country and its beautiful people. What I have experienced today and yesterday was a sense of dedication, a determination, a sense for achievement. I have traveled quite extensively and met many people, but I'm yet to come across a nation so enthralled in this decision to achieve. And the digital world and what you have done with ICT for your country should be testimony to what I say to you. Can I ask you for a big applause? Not for me, for you. You deserve it. I was also telling some of the students in DataSoft this evening, or rather this afternoon, that in your quest for greater things and greater glory, please do not forget your humanness. In the name of development, we tend to forget it. But you are you because of your heart. Keep it that way. I'm sure it will take us a long way. I also met some of your software engineers today, and to them I have said, and let me repeat, I've seen something very interesting in some of your work developments. That is an understanding of the user in your mind. And for me, I think that's very important. For somebody like me who does not understand ABC of technology and doesn't want to call myself a technocrat, but it is that simplicity that you have put to the terminals that attracts us to your softwares. I have not seen this also in bigger countries, and I would be very happy if you would keep that with you as well. It is something that we would all love. And to you, it's a great country, it's a great nation, and somewhere along the way, we need to change this perception that Bangladesh is somewhere in the outbacks of somewhere, not able to deliver ICT solutions to the world. I don't think so. I think you have the capability, you have the determination, and you have visionary leaders like the Honorable Advisor to the ICT for the Honorable Minister of Bangladesh, a very energetic young, I hope I can call that, a young Minister of State for ICT with you, and that really drives you. And also, the other touching part is the government paves the way for you, the private sector follows with the same enthusiasm and determination. I'm sure Bangladesh is going to go a long, long, long way. And I hope in your journey I'm able to see some of this myself, even on the shores of Maldives. Thank you so much, and it has been a privilege and an honor to be here. And thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so very much, Your Excellency. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time now. Let us listen from the tonight's very, very special among us. As we keep hearing the growth of ICT in Bangladesh, it is happening because actually we were lucky that we have the youngest minister in the cabinet who has taken the charge of ICT. So thanks to him, he's actually unlike any other political leaders of this part of the world. He moves faster than the private sector people like us. And the good part is he's young, I'm also young. He's my elder brother. May I request our Honorable State Minister for ICT in Bangladesh, Mr. Junaid Ahmed Polo, please give him a big hand and share his experience. I once again thank you for coming. Please. Thank
Thank you, Russell Bhai, for your kind introduction and your remarks. And good evening to you all. Especially, we have with us Honorable Minister from Bhutan, my very good friend, Mr. Dungal, and Honorable Minister from Maldives, Mr. Lutfi, and respected Chairman of Apicta, respected Chairman of Bangladesh Investment Development Authority, President of BASIS, and all the participants here from the Apicta economies. So actually, I don't want to prolong my speech just before the dinner. So you're waiting and you had a very busy day. So I don't want to actually prolong my speech. So I just want to share that Bangladesh became the Apicta member just 2 years back. So when I actually heard that Bangladesh got membership of Apicta, so then all the BASIS members, they came to me and they actually requested that we should host Apicta Awards just after the next year. So on that year in 2015, so without actually thinking anything, I just gave them a blank check on behalf of the government of Bangladesh. Just go for it and try to be the host country for 2017. And I'm really happy that the leaders of BASIS, they are really capable to host this kind of international event in Bangladesh. And you have seen the arrangement. I hope that you will enjoy your stay in Bangladesh. And also I would like to welcome you to come visit Digital World on 9th December, because you will be very busy tomorrow because our 60 economies, we have more than 300 participants from home and abroad, and many teams are going to present pitch before you. So you'll be very busy day tomorrow. So after tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we are actually, yes, in the afternoon, we are actually inviting you to come and visit Digital World. So there will be some e-governance exhibition, and also a lot of startups. They are also showcasing their innovative products, and also our software developers, they're also showcasing their softwares and solutions. So I hope you will enjoy your stay in Bangladesh, and I would like to wish a great success of Apicta Awards 2017 and Digital World 2017. Thank you very much. Jai Bangla, Jai Bangla.
Thank you so very much, Paulo Bhai. We are just between one speech, and the bar will open right after that, and the dinner will follow immediately. So may I request Mostafa Jabbar, the president of BASIS, to give vote of thanks. We went through the whole day, too many things. Many of us judges were busy. We went through sessions. Tomorrow will be busier, so we missed you. Share your views, please.
Thank you, Russell. First of all, I apologize for my delay, but the case is that when the president is not available, senior vice president takes his chair. So Russell T. Albert has taken over me, and I'm really sorry that I could not give time to you. Actually, I'm the only person who is representing BASIS in digital world. I have to give a lot of time in seminars, and the digital world this year is definitely different than any other event we have ever done. It is, we could not even think of people coming to the places. Yesterday, when the digital world was just open, just after the Prime Minister left it, there were thousands of young people whom we could not control. The security system, in fact, collapsed and everything happened. And there are lots of seminars and all other things going on. I hope on 9th you will be definitely looking at the digital world and finding that the Bangladesh is showcasing the strength of its digitization and the partnership of the government and the private sector in hand. As you have heard from the youngest minister, Junaid Ahmed Pollock, in fact, sometimes I say, okay, I'm not the president of BASIS. In fact, Pollock is the president of BASIS, because when I have to place some demands to the government, I find that, okay, he has already placed this in the government. I don't have to speak on behalf of the industry. This is something that's happening because we have a Prime Minister, Sheikh Hasina, daughter of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. She is not only supporting to the ICT industry, in fact, she is leading us to a transformation of an agro-based country to a fourth industrial revolution country. So this is something that our government is helping every way that we can develop. What we find is that the government is supporting and the industry is growing. That's the partnership which is very important, and we are finding it. And yesterday some of our ministers were there. Probably you have not just understood what I have told to the Prime Minister, but I'm really happy that she has not only supported the industry. In fact, whenever we have asked for something, she has done something which should be just demanded or to be just taken away. I'm really grateful to Junaid Ahmed Pollock and the media chairman Pollock for believing in us that we can do Apicta, and also De Silva. Many thanks to you and the EXCO's members. In fact, I remember that in Taiwan, we had to prove that we are really safe. We had to prove that, yes, we are capable of welcoming people like you, those who has come here on behalf of Bangladesh, the people of Bangladesh. I particularly welcome you on this month. This is December, when we got our independence, and we are really a proud nation. So I really welcome all of you. Whatever the things should be done, we are trying to do it. We are definitely putting all our efforts together. As you have seen, there is no difference between the government and the private sector. So we are together, and I hope that you will be enjoying. I understand that because I was one of the judges in Taiwan, I could see how painful days are for the participants and the judges particularly. In fact, I have to leave the post of chief judge and also the post of judge because I have to be available for digital world and some other activities there. So I again welcome all of you. I think what I can tell is that whenever you feel any kind of problem or think of anything, just inform us. We'll be waiting for your call, anything we can do. The people of Bangladesh are friendly and definitely welcome guests everywhere, in anywhere. Even the common people really like to have guests in their houses. So as a nation, we welcome you. I hope you will be spending good days here. And I again hope that the judges will be definitely taking the pains, and the participants will definitely be happy as soon as we can just finish the judging process. I'm really happy that on 10th, the award ceremony will be just honored by our finance minister. He has given consent and he will be there. He is also one of the person that he helps us in every moment of ICT development, in question of development, budget and all other things. So thank you very much. Thank you everybody. Thanks.
Thank you, Bhai. Thank you so very much. Once again, thank you all. Thank you, Pollock Bhai. Thank you, His Excellencies, for being here. Once again, from BASIS, from ICT Division, from DOICT, these people were here from DOICT, Department of ICT. Thank you very much for all the support. And for the next 3 days, we'll try to offer best of our efforts to make sure you have a comfortable and good stay. But as you know, any big event might have limitations. My advance apology for that. as I have said in the morning, I'm available 24/7 for next 3 days. Feel free to bug me. The bar is just open. The dinner will be served following the bar in a few minutes. So please enjoy yourself. Thank you once again. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please enjoy your time. Thank you. Rest of the evening.
The lines are so big, aren't they?
Yeah. This?